Alright, with the recent release of Monster Hunter Sunbreak, it seems adequate to actually review something Monster Hunter related. Um, Surprisingly or not, I've been a recent fan of the series. I actually just not pre-ordered, but I actually just bought the special edition for Sunbreak. So that should be arriving tomorrow as at the time of making this video. But here I have a Hunter Nendoroid, which is the only piece of Monster Hunter I think stuff that I have to review. I actually got this a couple months ago, but I never really got around to actually opening it, and this just seems like a perfect time in my opinion. So let's actually get her out and see what we got working with. Alright, so getting a closer look at the figure, I just want to appreciate the amount of detail that actually goes into these Nendoroids, because my god, this is probably the most detailed Nendoroid I have reviewed on this channel, and this is only the third one, so hopefully in the future there are many more Nendoroids that are just as detailed as this one, and just as good looking. So yeah, this is the female hunter from Monster Hunter Icebrone, I'm pretty sure. Let me double check. Yeah, Icebrone. I've never played that game. The only game I've played so far is Monster Hunter Rise. So, excuse me if I don't know any of the actual story. But, again, the amount of detail that this figure has, it's immaculate. The fishnets and all that kind of stuff, the bones on the front, the little grappling hook thing, it's just great. Even the little bags on the back, it's pretty good. So, let's just get into the actual joints. So, it has of course, the neck joint a typical Nendoroid would have, and also typical other joints as the arms and of course the elbow joints, which again any other Nendoroid has. But it also has this joint in the back, which is for the little tail. I'm not sure what this is, because again I've never played this game, so I apologize. But let me actually get the extra accessories that this figure comes with, so we can see if this figure is worth it or not. Alright, so as you can see, there's actually quite a bit of accessories that come with this Nendoroid figure, and let's just get right into it. So the first one, which is the most typical, is the neck joint that always comes with each Nendoroid, just in case your neck joint breaks by any chance. There's also the separate facial expression, which is just a shouting, angry expression, which is much different from the regular calm facial expression, because this one has red eyes instead of the brown eyes that the actual figure comes with. Now, it also comes with 2 kunai knives. I'm not sure if I pronounced that correctly, but I try my best. So there's that. Focus. There we go. So there's two little kunai knives. There's also 3 separate different hands. There's one for grabbing the long sword, which is this little hand. It has a little grip. And there's 2 different gripping hands, which are most likely for the kunai. So yeah, there's all that. There's also something that not many Nendoroids come with, the ones that have like weapons or anything, and that's a effect accessory. The Kirby Nendoroid did have one, which was very much appreciated because he has a sword, so of course he has the sword motions, and he also had the fireball. But this one looks really good nonetheless, and it also comes with its own separate stand, just in case you want to post it whenever possible. I'm not sure what the name of this is. I know it's for the sword, and it's just different because it actually goes on her back. But yeah, again, the amount of detail is really good. The colors all match together and everything. Now let's get to the actual long sword. Again, immaculate detail. The amount of metallic paint, or what it seems to be metallic paint, goes into this is really good. The size of it, because Monster Hunter weapons seems to be like gigantic, it actually looks pretty good, and it looks adequate for an Nendoroid. But yeah, and of course the basic stand for your everyday Nendoroid. This one does have a longer stick to hold it, or joint to hold it, mostly because this goes right on the back. So yeah, aside from that, this little Nendoroid is really good. I'm not sure if Good Smiles is actually selling it themselves, but I'm pretty sure I've seen it being sold in other places like Big Bad Toy Store or even GameStop. And this is over $35, so you would get free shipping at the least. But yeah, let me get her into some poses and let me just give my own thoughts about her. Something I'd like to mention as well is the beautiful scenery that the Nendoroids normally come with. It actually works really well for a backdrop for this type of video. But aside from that, overall I think this figure is really cool. And if you're a big Monster Hunter fan, then you should definitely have one of these. Also, my apologies. This slashing or throwing accessory was for the kunai, not for the sword itself. But you can also use it for the sword if you'd like, maybe. Who knows? But yeah, again, I give this Nendoroid probably a 9 out of 10. There are some issues. I did have some issues trying to pose her for this basic pose as well. Again, just very tiny pieces that you have to be careful with, as any other Nendoroid pretty much. But yeah, aside from that, a really good figure. Really great for any collectors out there that enjoy Monster Hunter, or even then, like I got this figure before I got into Monster Hunter, so yeah, you don't have to be a Monster Hunter fan to just collect cool figures. So yeah, if you guys enjoyed, please subscribe. I will actually really appreciate it, and let me know what I can do better if you've still made it this far into the video. Yeah, if you guys enjoyed, just leave a like, subscribe, and I will see you all in the next one.